Superior forward, but got away with one right there.
Yeah, he made up for his own mistake.
Yeah, that's, if you're a goalie, you can do that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
9:44 on the clock. No score here in this sectional semi. Chi High works it up the ice. Here is Mason Johnson, chips it right on net, and Soderlund's going to pounce on that. I would imagine both goaltenders were told just, it's a big-time playoff game, big crowd, electric atmosphere. Just go ahead and cover the puck when you get a chance, huh?
Yeah, I mean, every whistle can make a difference in a game like this, especially as we get later and later in the game.
Face off in the attacking zone for the Cards. Chi High works it on the half wall, swept in by Jackson Hoym. It'll go left to right, and the battle begins. Back to Drake Bovey at the point. Here is Superior on the pick. He'll chip one down the ice into the Chi High zone. Bridger is there, winds and shoots it around, and a battle along the wall of the Chi High zone. Peeled off the dasher. Here's a shot on that. Went wide by the Spartans. Ricochets hard off the wall all the way back to the Superior zone. Durfee gets on his horse and gets back there. Superior's got a couple of guys on it. Chi High tried to work the forecheck right here, but can't keep the zone. And out comes Lucas Williams. Crosses the blue stripe, and a shot on net on the drop pass for Rude. He fired a hard puck on Bridger, makes the save, angles that one into the left wing corner. And Chi High's got it right here. They reverse, and it comes around still inside the zone. Superior put a hard forecheck here, and they've got it. This is Trevor Durfee along the wall. Durfee's shot, kicked off a skate, picked up by the Spartans. Chi High able to lift it up and slowing up. No icing call right there. 8:10. They get some fresh bodies on the ice right here. 8:05 and counting left to go, first period. No score. Superior and Chi High. Breakout now for the Spartans. They go rink wide, and Brayton Hurtig on this first line, the right wing, teed one up, but went way wide. It's going to come right back to the point, and here is George Hansen. Picked up his own rebound on the block, fired a shot. Superior again, starting to pepper our goaltender. A save here. Here comes Chi High. Small's got it. Isaac crosses the line, trying to duck underneath the Superior defense. Small then is pinned up against the wall. In behind the goaltender Soderlund. A scrum developing there. Two players apiece here. With 7:22 and counting left to go. Cards put it to the side of the cage. Quickly swept aside there by the Spartans defense. Small's going to come off on the line change as the Cards try to hold the zone while getting some fresh bodies on the ice, but it's going to slither out to neutral ice and all the way down to the Chi High zone. Cards complete the change. Lindy's going to come off right here, and the Spartans have it as they work the breakout. Goes rink wide for Carter Pettick, comes in, fires a shot, partially blocked by Rieg, into the left elbow and up and out of play as it hit the netting here. Perry Global, innovators of plastic, has grown from their roots in America's heartland into a worldwide leader in plastics manufacturing, named one of America's most responsible companies, and proud to support Chi High and McDonald Athletics. Berry Global in Chippewa Falls. Face off right underneath the booth here. Left wing corner in the Chi High defensive zone. Cards now able to steer it out, and here comes Owen. Crosses the line. He's got Mason behind him. Owen with a centering pass. Mason overskated. Mason Johnson, and here is Superior as they transition up the ice. This is Robert Powell by himself. Superior was in the midst of a line change. Cards again with the giveaway in the zone, but got some off-wing help right there from Jackson Boland. And Chi High able to get this one out of the zone, and it deflected up and out of play right there.
We really need to see the Cardinals start to tighten up in the defensive zone. There's been a couple different times where you've seen us get running around, not winning puck battles on the half board. So that's just kind of mental mistakes that we can tighten up. And if they don't, they're gonna give some up.
Yeah, shots right now 9-3 in favor of Superior. And this is a team that only scores a little over a goal per game. But we've beaten them twice. Tough thing to do in hockey is to beat a team 3 times in a season. Here come the Spartans. They work it across their own line. This is Mason Stenberg. He coughed it up, but comes right back onto the tape of Trevor Anderson. On the near side are the Spartans. They'll work it into the zone. Chi High gains control of the puck. Here's Drew Bovey. Fires one in, and Drew's going to skate off on the change right here. Cards get a fresh set of forwards out there. Rieg and Jackson Boland defensively. The puck in the zone. Here's a shot by Small as he turned and fired one. Deflected off a Superior player right into the mitt of Soderlund with 5:22 left to go here in the period.
Little production out of that third line there. We really need to start testing the Superior goalie. We need to kind of start shooting from everywhere and get it moving left to right.
Shots 9-5 favoring the Spartans. Tapped into the corner by Lindy. Then he was bodied up against the glass, and it squirts loose right behind Soderlund, the senior goaltender for Superior. Spartans out in the center circle. Turning and firing is Gutler. And this is going to be Chi High as they gain control along their own goal line. Here is Boland up the ice and fired it just a little too hard there for Nibs and couldn't track that one down. 4:54 left to go on the icing call right here. Stelter Incorporated strives to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete. 3 generations of service and proud to support local sports. Chi High Hockey. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. Here's the draw, right wing circle to the glove side of Bridger. A battle for it, and Superior is going to scrape it clean. They get it over on the near side. They try deflect, and it goes in. It kicked around a couple of players and deflected off a Superior player. It went tic-tac-toe, and the Spartans up 1-0.
Those defensive zone mistakes came back and bit us. Right there, that was a winger missing his assignment. That's what it started with. And that was a defensive missing his assignment down low.
12:16, the time of the goal. 11 from 18 and 16. That would be Carter Pettit from Mason Stenberg and Andrew Reed. And for Pettit, he will pick up his 7th tally of the season, his 11th point. Boy, you look at these numbers, Coop, and their top scorers, George Hansen with 13 points coming in here. Pettit with 10, and he's their 4th leading scorer. But all you have to do is get them one at a time and put wins together in the postseason. Huh?
Exactly. This is a dangerous team when they really need to be.
Again, time of that goal, 12:16 of the first, and the Spartans have got on top first. Chi High is going to have to really turn it on, which they did against Eau Claire North. Cards back at the attack. They try to redirect out in front. That's Drew Bovey. Lost it, tries to find it in the corner in the right elbow. And here is Superior. It's going to be picked up by Trevor Anderson. Fired one out, and Chi High returns the favor as Jackson Boland hauls it in out of neutral ice. Guns one in the right wing corner with exactly 4 minutes left to go here in this period, but this is going to get redirected up and out of play here.
Superior really almost just scored on themselves there.
Yeah.
That puck was on the goal line.
It was close. They swept it out off the paint just in the nick. Face off in the Spartan zone. 3:58 remaining, first period. Wogo Radio, Chi High trying to win the draw and fire one in, but this one's going to squirt loose. And here come the Spartans again. Lucas Williams dangles at the blue line, carries his team into the zone, then lost it. Superior regathers, tipped in, and here is Boland. Goes cross ice for Rieg. Rieg will tap it ahead for Isaac Small, then he lost it and fired right back in by the Spartans' George Hansen. 3:30 left to go. This is a team that likes to clog up the neutral zone. They don't give you a whole lot of room to maneuver out at center ice. And, boy, you don't want to give them too big a lead because they can protect a lead. That's
absolutely
for sure.
they kind of pack that middle in the defensive zone too, just like they do in the neutral zone, and it's really hard to get to the goalie.
Here's Small, dangles past one Spartan. Small looking to fire one toward the net. This one goes wide. Soderlund goes up, puts a glove on it, drops it quickly for his D. And Superior's got it. They'll work it out to neutral ice, but the pick on the back check right there by Owen Christa. Owen, top of the wheel on the far side, looking for some room, looking for some help. Gets it over to Ben Carlson. Carlson, the drop pass right there for Ezra Lindstrom, and fired one off the goaltender. Drops in behind Soderlund with 2:42 left to go. Chi-High, though, can't control the zone, and here comes Superior. George Hansen races up the ice. Hansen with a one-timer. Fired a screamer in on Bridger. He makes a huge save to keep it a 1-0 count in favor of the Spartans here. 2.5 left to go on the clock in this first period. This place is filled tonight. Got a youth hockey team out here dressed in their jerseys. Chi-High fans, Superior, and their powder blue sweaters that they came down from the North Country in. A game originally scheduled for last night, but most of the games in the state were postponed until today. Here's Chi-High. In the corner is Owen Christa on one knee, trying to work the Cards out of the zone. Comes back to the Spartans D, and it found an opening. Bridger was screened, maybe by his own player, and it's 2-0 Spartans.
That is the second time we have had a winger miss his assignment, and it has cost us twice.
Wow.
That just cannot happen. Time to reset.
For sure. 14:43 of the first period. And an unassisted goal right there by the defenseman Trevor Anderson. And I don't think Bridger ever saw it come in.
No,
you can see he was just totally screened as it came in. Wow, Chi-High down a deuce here with 2:13 left to go. That's what happened against Eau Claire North, and they wound up winning the game. Here's Jack Bovey. Let's see if the team can wake up. Bovey into the left wheel, trying to open up some space here, firing a shot. It went wide. Still in the zone, and Chi-High able to keep. Nice keep right there by Jackson Bolin. Chi-High really has to turn it on now. They can't give up another goal. Here are the Spartans. Fired ahead here over to Mason Stenberg. He was going to come off on the change. Just lobs one in to the zone with 1:39 left to go. Tipped back by Drew Bovey, and he'll come off on the change right here. And a fresh set of forwards out there for Chi-High. Niblett's out there, Isaac Lindstrom, and Small. Smalls has got it right here. Turns, fires a shot up intended for Niblett, just behind him. Gathered in there by Trevor Durfee, and the takeaway in the zone. And a shot right there by Lindstrom into the mid of Soderberg, and he'll hang out of that with 1:13 left to go in the period.
Cardinals' third line has played really well tonight. They're doing everything that we've asked them to do, and getting some scoring opportunities because of it.
Well, Lakeland University's award-winning cooperative education program lets you earn up to a full year of academic credit for your work experience. Learn more at lakeland.edu. It's lakeland.edu. 1:13 left to go in the period. Cards trailing 2-0, and this one is going to deflect out to neutral and all the way back to the Chi-High zone. 1:04 left to go in the period. Cards trailing by 2. And here comes Trevor Durfee. Leads the team across in the attacking zone for Superior. Shots 15-5 in favor of the Spartans. Chi-High just trying to get out of the period without giving up another goal. Cross ice for Owen. He is rubbed on the wall. Big time check there by Durfee, and that took him off the puck. And here comes Superior. Up the ice is Gutler. Gutler then was challenged as he came in by Rieger. And this one's going to be fired up and out of play here with 28.8 left to go in the period. Well, what do you think they're going to talk about in that locker room there, Coop?
I think the message is just going to be to kind of wake up, start doing the little things right. Do your defensive zone assignments, like those wingers, they have to do a better job covering the defense. That's probably really what they're going to harp on more than anything.
Reminiscent, isn't it, a little bit of the North game?
Oh, I was just about to say, we've been here already. We were here last week.
We're living it out again. don't mind getting the same result. Here's a shot on net, the big save on the near post by Bridger. Almost identical. It's like we're watching a rerun here.
Exactly.
20.6 left to go in the clock. Go ahead.
Cardinals are a second period team.
Yeah.
They have been all year. But man, it would have been nice to see them come out with a little more fire.
Cards outscoring opponents 36-17 in the second stanza. 14 seconds left to go in the period. It's in the right corner of the Chi-High zone. Cards struggling to clear it out of their end of the ice. 5 seconds left to go. Pushed ahead by the Spartans. Rieg is right there to cut it off as it was coming in. Karsten Rieg is going to skate up, but ran out of time on the rush. And Chi-High goes into the locker room trailing by 2 and shot 16-5 here after one period. Not how we had drawn it up mentally.
CTA stands for Cardinal Transaction Academy. It was an inception about 3 years ago, where it gives kids who are kind of in between leaving the high school and trying to find other things to do rather than be at the high school and working on social skills, work skills, and things like that. On certain days, they'll go next door and they'll work at Agnes's table. Those are a couple days a week, and like I said, they'll work with the customers, get them food, help them bag their food, weigh the food. They'll supply, they'll work overstock and have stuff on the shelf for the customers. And then the next day, we typically will go over there and clean the Agnes's table, do all the tables, sweep, mop, bathrooms, and everything like that. So.
Other times we'll go grocery shopping. Once a week we plan a meal, because that's part of our living skills, is we're learning to cook, and they're all meals that they can learn to cook, but they have to learn what's needed, go to the grocery store and get those items, how much money do we need, is it nutritious?
And then we do have classroom time during the days too, and they'll work on mostly work skills, and job skills. We really don't do any math or English, things like that down here. It's all just learning social and work skills. Skills that they don't get at the high school. Gives them experience, and to help them maybe succeed in the future and get in some kind of career or job. So.
Both times, Cooper, just really bad play in our defensive zone.
Yeah, definitely, and that's going to be a difference maker coming in this next period. I guarantee you Coach Parker harped on it, and hopefully we can turn that around and come out with a better result. This team's got it in them. There's no doubt about that. They've come back from behind before. Let's hope they do it again.
Still plenty of time. 2 periods left here. Hudson awaiting the winner of this. Hudson, I mentioned 7-2. It was actually 7-0. Hudson shut out Stevens Point at home. They're the #1 team and #1 for a reason in the state. Just a juggernaut. And we thought Spash was a good team when we played them here. One of the best we've seen all year. But they just demolished them. Hudson did at home.
Yeah, they did. We watched a little bit before, and it was like Spash couldn't even touch the puck.
Wow.
It was pure domination from Hudson. But going over there it's a tough place to play.
It is.
You know,
It sure is.
It's just loud, and the fans are yelling at you through the glass, and it's tough. But
Well, Berry Global Innovators of Plastic has grown from their roots in America's heartland into a worldwide leader in plastics manufacturing, named one of America's most responsible companies and proud to support Chi High and McDonald Athletics. Berry Global in Chippewa Falls. We're getting ready for the second period here. Chi High trails by 2. Jack Bovey tossed from the dot, and Drew Bovey will take the draw for Chi High against the junior Gutler, Carson Gutler for Superior. Chi High trying to mount a comeback here. They've got it at their own blue line. Karsten Rieg looking up the ice, finds Drew Bovey on the near side and sends one in to the left wing corner. Superior quickly exits the zone, pitches it ahead. Icing's going to be waved off. I thought they could have called icing right there, but Chi High's got it. They counter up the ice. Here comes Jack Bovey. Hands off on the near side for Jackson Hoym, but the Cards got in the zone a little early, and we got a penalty coming up here as Hoym lost his hat, and that may have drawn the penalty right here as it was tipped off his head, his helmet. And let's see who's going to get the gate right here. It's going to be the captain of the Spartans, going to pick up 2 here, just waiting for the call from the referee as they come over here. It's head contact against Gutler. So the junior forward's going to sit here for 2, and an opportunity here, Coop, for Chi High.
Right off the bat,
cut
Cardinals.
the lead in half here.
Cardinals come out their first line here. Let's see how they do.
Face off in the right circle of the Superior zone. Jason Lazine is the referee, and he comes over to talk to Scott Parker here. Just 37 seconds into the period, Cards get a penalty drawn against Superior. Chi High in the power play this season, 18%, and Superior on the kills at 71.7%. Chi High wins the draw. They set up their power play. Here is Jackson Bolin, goes cross ice. Quick one-timer there by Mason Johnson. Blocked out in front, and Superior able to clear it out to neutral. Here is Jackson Bolin, goes cross ice for Rieg, one of the 13 seniors on this team. Bolin's got it for Chi High, crosses the line. Labels one into the corner, and this one's going to be swept around the boards by the Spartans and cleared out. 15:43 on the game clock. 1:19 remaining here on the power play. Sent into the right wing corner by the by Chi High, I should say. The Spartans clear right onto the tape of Karsten Rieg. Rieg trying to pitch it ahead there for Ben Carlson, and just beyond his reach, and it's going to be cleared back out by Superior. D to D here. Jackson Bolin's got it for Chi High. Dances back in his own zone, trying to open up some space here. 50 seconds left to go in the Chi High power play, but nothing going so far. Been anemic, and an offsides call right here against the Cards.
Superior giving that Cardinal first line fits yet again this period. So.
Yeah.
Well, if the first line can't do it, time to maybe send out the second or third.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. They're coming out with that Hoym line, and they've been playing great tonight, so hopefully they can get some traction.
42 seconds to go on the Chi-High power play. Right back into the tape of Drake Bovey. He'll go cross ice for Swoboda, but the pick right there, and Superior's got it. They'll just drop it back, taking some time off the clock. 29 seconds left to go in the power play. And this one is going to be lobbed all the way back down in the Chi-High zone. 20 seconds, that's all we got left in the man advantage. Here is Jack Bovey, takes a feed. Bovey cuts in and then lost the puck. He skated through the paint and then lost the puck, picks it back up himself, but lost time. We're down to 8 seconds left to go in the power play. Here is Jackson Hoyne, flags it down in the corner for Jack. Jack has got it to Swoboda, turns, fires a shot into the leather of Soderlund, and he'll hang on as time expires in the power play. Not much on that one.
No, not much. I mean, we didn't get any traction until right at the end there, so back to 5-on-5. Looks like we're coming out with third line. We need one.
That is for sure. 2-0. Superior leads at 14-19 left to go. Second stanza, and this one's kicked around in the zone. Can Chi-High get there in time? They do. Briar Niblett, nice back check there to keep the zone. And this one's in the left wing corner. Swept around the dasher. Superior's got it, the elbow on the far side. Small's in there in the mix, and Chi-High turns it just wide of the net. Off the half boards right there from Niblett. 13:55 left to go, second period. Superior on the breakout. That one is kicked aside by the Chi-High forecheck. It's along the inboards. Spartans have it. They'll wing it off the wall, and here they are on the half wall and up and out. Right to the Cards defenseman, Karsten Rieg. Angled one off the boards, but taken right away again by the Spartans there in the zone. 13:30 left to go. Cards trying to work it out of their own defensive zone, trailing by a deuce right here. This one is cut off on the half wall. Chi-High's got it. They try to back it out. Lindstrom tried to work it off the wall and finally gets it across the blue stripe. And Superior's got to back up and get on sides. Chi-High goes D to D here. Up and out. They go cross ice here for Lindstrom. He'll angle that one off the boards with 13:01 left to go, but tracked down by the Spartans. They have it behind their own goaltender. Came off the back of the cage, right back to the defenseman. Chi-High trying to turn it in front, and it's Owen Krista. Centering pass right there. Ben Carlson had his stick lifted, but got puck support right there from Mason Johnson. He got tripped up a little bit, no call. Gets right back up, and this one's going to be swept around the boards. The stick was lying out there. That stopped it. That gave the Cardinals a break. Here is Owen with a shot that came off a body, deflected off the inboards, and Chi-High still trying to mount an attack right here. Mason Johnson had his stick pushed up against the wall, and Superior will just play it down the ice and take the icing call right here. 12:20 left to go in the second period. Still 2-0. Spartans up on top, trying to advance to the sectional final here Friday night against Hudson. Shot 17-6 in favor of the Spartans. Cards beat them twice this year. 4-3 down in Ashwaubenon and 1-0 here about a month ago. 12-12 ticking down here in the second period. Comes right back to Drake Bovey. Lobbed one in. I mean, really lobbed one in. And that one went over the crossbar and hit the back wall. Chi-High the attack here. Drew Bovey's got it. Drew spins away from the pressure, trying to open up some ice. Hands off right there for Jack Bovey. Turns, fires one, thumped off the pads. To Soderlund, and a rebound shot goes in the 5-hole, and Chi-High has cut the lead in half.
New life now, Greg.
You bet.
You could feel that one coming. We had two really good shifts in a row where the Cardinals were buzzing them, and all it takes is one shot on the ice like that. Goalie didn't see it coming. 2-1.
5-10. 8-3-5. At 5:10 of the period. And Chi-High just kept attacking, got the big rebound, found the 5-hole for Soderlund, and the goal scored there by Jackson Hoyme. And Jack gets his 4th goal of the season, 17th point, and it's 2-1. The assists going to Drew Bovey And Drake Bovey, I thought Jack might get a call there as well, but got left out in the score sheet. And it is 2-1. Chi-Hi's back in it. Let's see if this puts some bounce in their step. 11-21. Here we go back. Superior's got it. It is going to be Trevor Durfee. Angling his way up the ice. Got into the corner of the Chi-Hi zone, then coughed it up. And this one's going to go in back. Bridger Fixberg. He'll quickly go from left post to right post. Hugs that baby. And Chi-Hi up the ice. This one a two-hopper to Ezra Lindstrom. Lindy in the corner. Got rubbed. A hard check right there. Lost the puck, and Superior's got it out at neutral. Right there is Caden Swoboda. Stopped the rubber and tossed one into the right wing corner, and this is going to go from right to left. Centering pass right there. Backhand try by Lindstrom, who was right out in front. The Cards still have the zone. Back to Swoboda. He was team one up, wound a big line, but then lost the puck and just had to dump it in the left wing corner, and Superior will ice this one with 10:28 left to go. The count is 2-1. Spartans up here in the second period.
You can really hear that Cardinal bench going now, and that's what you like to hear. You like to hear the energy, and you can see it on the ice now. It's awesome. You got to keep it up.
Yeah, just kind of walked through that first period, didn't we? 10:28 left to go here in the second period. Dropped into the right wing corner. Spartans have it on the half wall now, on the near side. 10:20 left to go. A battle for it in the attacking zone for Chi-Hi. Cards, that was Ben Carlson who tried to walk it to the cage and then lost it. Comes back to Swoboda at the blue line. Here's Mason Johnson with a shot. Came off a body out in front, and Superior's got it. Up the ice comes number 12, Lucas Williams. Williams surrounded by Cards. Was cut off. At Chi-Hi in transition right now. Across the line into the left wing corner. Here is Owen. Fanned on it just a little bit. Picked it right back up again. Goes left to right. Wrapped around the boards. And Drake Bovey is there. Skated in. Left it on the near wall. But Chi-Hi loses the puck. And here comes Carson Gutler. Gutler by himself. The Superior was in the midst of a change. They get the bodies out there. And that gives Chi-Hi a chance to intercept and set it down the ice. Owen's going to squirrel this one in, and he'll come off on the change. Superior counters. Here is Hertig, and he'll fire one on net. Beat the Cards. Offensive change hit. Still had the D back there, and Hertig pulled the trigger on a shot, and Bridger with the save right there.
How about Mason Johnson playing defense right there?
Yeah.
He looked like a veteran, throwing the hip out and everything.
He
nice
can play
stick check.
anywhere.
Yeah, he's a hockey player.
Face off in the Card zone. Second period, Chi-Hi trails it by 1. Jack Bovey will angle this one back in the corner, and the Cards set the breakout right here. Shots 17-10 in favor of the Spartans. Chi-Hi closing that gap a little bit, and they're closing the scoring gap too, trailing 2-1. Here is Bolin out of neutral ice, steps across the center ice red line, avoids the icing call, dumps one in. And here's Drew Bovey. Bovey cycles it back over for Jackson Hoyme. Dangles, works it rink wide. Cards on the attack again with 8:40 left to go here in the second period. Here is Superior. Trevor Durfee turns, rips one around the boards on the breakout opportunity, but picked off right there. And it's Drew Bovey using the Spartans for a screen. A heavy shot on the goaltender, Soderlund, but he makes the save and hangs on to that with 8:29 left to go here in the second period. Shot 17-11. Superior up on top in that department. 8:29 left to go in the period. Cards will muscle this one back to the point. Shot taken right there. And it's caught up in behind the goaltender. A couple of individual battles here, including Briar Niblett back there. And this is going to come on the far side to Jackson Bolin. Goes cross ice for Reeg. Turns, fires a shot. Bolin keeps it on the far wing, and Superior's got it right here. This is Stenberg. Turns, fires it up the ice, and Robert Powell will lead them in. Powell lost the puck into the right wing corner. It's loose, and it's going to be picked up by Isaac Small. Small comes up, fires a wrister in, but I think Lindy was in just a step too early, and that'll draw the offsides call right here. Royal Credit Union's roots run deep here in the Chippewa Valley, positively impacting students and families and businesses for over 57 years. See how you can grow with Royal Credit Union at rcu.org/roots, insured by NCUA. They're going to face off right in the center circle here. Both guys going to get tossed. Carlson and Kalin. So two new guys on the dot. And Chi-Hi's got it. Here's Evan Esslinger. Steps up, guns one in. This is going to go into the Superior zone, and Chi-Hi tries to track it down. It's on the half wall. 7 1/4 left to go here in the period. Greg and Cooper here. And Ezra Van Dyke, the Flying Dutchman, back at the Wogo Studios with his fingers on the controls. This one fired in from the right point, and Esslinger follows up as it ricocheted to him on the left point. Stepped up to the top of the wheel and got a decent shot on net. Save made by Soderlund. Chopped at the blue line. Cards hold it, and they'll go to Mason Johnson. Tried to find an opening. Shot a wrist shot. It went wide. 7:01 left to go. And fans want a penalty in the corner against Superior. Are not going to draw that one. And fired in by the Spartans with 6:50 left to go, second period. Chi-Hi trails it by 1. They were down by a pair at the end of 1 and then scored on the tally from Jackson Hoyme at 5:10 of the first to cut the lead in half. Here is Jack Bovey. Hands off there for Drew Bovey. Lots of Bovies on this team, and Jack's got it right now. Jack tried to do a little dipsy doodle as he came in and lost the puck. And countering now is Superior's Brayton Hurtig on that first line. Turns, fires a shot into the Chi-Hi zone. Cards quickly gather it in, and here they come. It is Drake Bovey, crosses the line. Drop right there for Jackson Hoyme. His shot knocked down, and this one is loose on the dasher in the Superior zone. 5:58 left to go. Fans erupt with a check. Chi-Hi check right there. And here is Jackson Hoyme. Hoyme took the feed from his own defensive zone. Ducks underneath the check. Hoyme now into the left wing corner. Wheels and deals. Sends it off on the half wall. Hoyme's going to go back, try to play a little D, but Superior's got it. And this is Drew Nelson. Nelson on the far dasher. Fires one in. He's going to stay out there. Superior starting to make a change here. 5:27 left to go. Nelson's going to come off to complete the change for the Spartans. Here's a shot on net, angled off the stick of Bridger. Up and out of play, and there's not an empty seat in the house and not an empty space, I don't think, either. As I look down here, and you got fans all the way behind Bridger, all around this building.
Almost all the way to the bench.
For sure.
Awesome to see.
5:20 left to go, second period on Wogo and Cards TV. Face off in the Chi-Hi zone. Cards trying to work their way back into this game after trailing by 2 here in the first. Superior with the heart around right there. They can't clear. And Chi-Hi's got it. Here come the Cards. On the far wall is Ezra Lindstrom. Lindy tried the give and go right there for Jackson Boland. Tipped off his stick and up into the right wing corner. In the Superior zone, this one's going to dribble on in, but didn't get to the goaltender in the Spartans' defensive zone. 4:45 left to go. And it's Trevor Durfee with it. Cycles it back as he was going to the right. Left it back on the left. Here's a giveaway, and Owen Christa moves in. Christa trying to ram his way to the goaltender, Soderlund, and lost it as he was ready to make a move on the senior goaltender. Swept from right to left into the corner. 4:24 left to go here in the second period. And it's going to be flopped back out by the Spartans. Here is Karsten Rieg. Cards with a new line out there. Here's Ben Carlson. The drop pass right there for Owen. And the giveaway from 4-4. That's Caden Leah for Superior. He carried it up to the Chi-Hi defensive zone. Then lost it. This one angled off the boards and is going to be taken away by Leah right there. Crosses into Chi High territory. Pulls the trigger on a shot. It was blocked. And Ben's got it for Chi High. Ben Carlson up on the near side. Tried to fire one around the boards. And Drew Bovey was there but couldn't find it. And Carson Rieg has got it for Chi High. 3:37 left to go. Cards will go cross ice for Mason Johnson. All kinds of bodies. Puck is kicking all over the place. It's going to come back to Soderlund. And the goaltender will leave it for his D. Breakout right there. Intended for Leah. He overskated it. Caught in between his skates with 3:19 left to go. Shots 18 to 11, pardon me, in favor of Superior. Here is Swoboda. Takes a long wind right there. Fired it just wide of the cage in the attacking zone. And it's on the half wall in the Superior end of the ice. 2:59 left to go here on a Wednesday evening of high school hockey. Sectional semis. Hudson already with a victory, so they'll move on to play here Friday night. Here is Chi High. It's Drew Bovey. Bovey, a centering pass. And Jack Bovey's down there. Bodies flying all over the place. Superior just muscled us out of the paint. And the Spartans have it right there. There's a shot. Oh, big time shot by Carson Gutler. And he almost crossed up Bridger, but he got his pads out there just in the nick. And it's still 2-1. Chi High countering now back in the Superior zone. Here is Jack with a shot on net. Swallowed up there by Soderlund, and he'll hang on with 2:16 left to go here in the second period. Got to keep it 2-1 and see if we can scrape back in this one.
What a flurry there. I mean, we're getting our chances. If we keep applying pressure like this, they're going to come. It'd be really, really nice to get one before this period's over. That'd be kind of a good momentum piece for the next period.
Closing that gap in the shot department, 19-13. The shots in favor of Superior is way wide. I think they had us by about 15 shots in the first period, up by 15. And now 19-13, 2:14 left to go in the period. And Superior on the breakout. They cough it up, and Chi High's got it. With 2:05 left to go, let's see if they can do something with it. Here is Owen. Tried a backhand centering pass right there, intended for Mason Johnson. And Superior cut that off, but Johnson on the back check holds the zone. Just feathers one into the corner for Owen. Owen using his big body, that football body. Here's a breakaway! I should say a wraparound try. And Chi High has scored! Oh, and Krista, or are they going to wash it out? I see the washout sign here. Owen celebrating in front of the Chi High fans. And they might wash this out. I saw Jason Lassine, the referee, make the washout sign here. And the Boo Birds are up tonight. And this might be because of a penalty. A delayed call, I think, is going to wipe out the goal. Ben Carlson, 2 minutes for a cross check here. And that is why they won't add that goal there.
They should be booing that one, Greg.
Little ticky-tack, you think?
You cannot make a call like that in a game like this. I need to. I can't. I have nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, I get it. All right, minute 45 left to go. We're still only down by one. Minute 45 left to go, second period. 2-minute minor on Ben. This is Superior's first power play of the night. And their power play is, we talk about our anemic power play at about 18%. They're at 9.9% on the man advantage. But stranger things have happened. Here's Superior right now, and a shot right there by Lucas Williams as he did the toe drag and opened up some space. Williams again, top of the circle on the near wing. And a shot, but that was blocked by Chi High. Superior sets it up. Here's a deflect down low, and they did score a power play. And they lead it 3-1. They got the deflect down low. They were biting at our goaltender. And it is Carter Kalin for Superior A power play goal here in the second period. 15:37 of the second. Carter Kalin, the coach's boy, with the goal. And Superior leads this one 3-1. They built the lead back up to 2. Chi High had cut it by 1, and then the power play, we thought we had a goal to even things up. Wiped out by the penalty, and here are the Spartans on the attack again on the near side. That one came off the side of the cage, and this is angled into the right wing corner. For Kalin, he scores for the Spartans. Carter Kalin, the assists going here to Trevor Anderson, the defenseman, and Lucas Williams, and it's back to a 2-goal lead. Here is Drew Bovey, down to half a minute left to go, second period, as he'll wing one into the left wing corner in the Superior zone. Bovey got dumped on the cross check right there, and Drew actually had to kind of hold back his teammate Jackson Hoym from going after the Superior player to keep the penalty intact here. Got a cross check on Durfee, and that will give Chi High their second power play chance in the night. Boy, that was pretty obvious, I think.
That is what a cross check looks like.
Textbook cross check. 24 and a half ticks of the clock left, second period. And the Cards trying to cut that lead down to 1 again. 3-1 the count. Here's Karsten Rieg patiently at the blue line. Sends it off to his right for Mason Johnson. Just touched the top of the puck, didn't get a whole lot on it. Glanced into the left wing corner. Owen Christa trying to keep it pinned in deep, but we're down to 8 seconds left to go in the period. A scrum right in back of the goaltender Soderlin as time runs out here in the second period. Chi High will still have a significant time on the power play. A minute 36 going into the third period, but pretty deflating on that PP goal by Superior.
Yeah, it definitely is. They kind of took it to us on that power play there, but it's just kind of unfortunate when something like that happens. We scored a goal. Obviously, it got disallowed. Whether we agree with it or not, that's what happened. So now we have to come back from behind again, like we did last Thursday. So we've been here before, and we've definitely got the momentum. I mean, the ice tilted the Cardinals' direction this period. So we just need to keep grinding, and eventually they're going to come. Hopefully they come in time.
Same scenario as the North game. Regional final. We were down 3-1 in the third period. sm.com/WOGO. A huge minute and a half or minute 36 here, Coop, on the power play for Chi High to open up the period.
Man, you know, Greg, we need a goal really bad on this power play. We're coming out with Hoym, Bovey, and Bovey with Swoboda and Drake Bovey on the back end. Should be fun to watch. Here we go.
Power play at 18% this year. Nothing to write home about, but Superior's was 9.9, and they scored a power play. And here we go. Jack Bovey wins the draw, gets it back for Drake. Drake on the far wall, angles one into the zone, and Superior's on it first. That's George Hansen, can't clear, and Chi High gathers it in the zone and sets up their power play, but it's gunned up and out of play here by the Spartans.
Draw should be in the zone here.
Well, maybe not.
Okay.
Now they're gonna drop it at the, nothing's going our way here. They're gonna drop it at the dot outside the Spartan D zone. Here's Jack Bovey, again a win, but caught right between the two D, and this one's gonna go all the way back on net. Here is Bridger, drops it back for Swoboda. Cut around the wall and tipped out. Jack Bovey's got it, races into the zone. He shoots, and that one under the glove of Soderlund. Kind of crossed him up a little bit and went into the right wing corner. Cards on the attack again. And it is Drake Bovey at the point. Here's a pass into the left wing elbow for Drew Bovey. Drew harassed there by Superior's D, and he'll hand off for Jackson Hoym. Back on the near side for Jack Bovey. Stopped, waited for the Superior player to move, but it came off his body. Rebound, try off Bovey's shot on net, a couple of whacks, and Soderlund still caught up in the zone. Where is it? Oh, let's go! Red Cards have cut the lead again to 3-2. Jackson Hoym was down there.
I don't even know.
He might get credit for the goal, but the goaltender didn't know where it was. Hoym didn't know where it was, but somehow crossed the goal line, and it's 3-2.
Greg, I didn't know where it was either. But it ended up in the back of the net, and that's what matters.
And this one's not going to be washed out. It is going to be Jackson Hoym. And Swoboda is going to get the assist. And I think that was that 5-on-5, or was that the end of the power play? It was pretty close.
Yeah, it was close.
Minute 5 into the third period. 1:05 in the third. And it is Jackson Hoym with the goal. And the puck was just flying all over along the goal line. Soderlund had no idea where it was, just carrying around. And Jackson Hoym just got a piece of it, apparently. He was right down there digging at it in the goaltender's face right there in the paint. And it's 3-2.
Traffic out front. Those ugly goals are what's going to win us games right now.
That's right, the dirty goals, huh? 1:05 of the period for Jackson Hoym for the Cards. And Hoymer will pick up his 11th of the season, 22nd point. The assist to Caden Swoboda. He's had a nice season coming off the JV team. Caden with his 6th point, 5th assist. And Cards have cut into that lead. It's 3-2 for Superior. Now we got to hold them off here. Chi High and Superior battle out at neutral ice. There's a drop pass. Spartans are in the zone. And that one to Carson Gutler. Gutler didn't get a whole lot on it, and it glanced wide of the cage. Superior's got it. Now Chi High will tip this off a stick, and Ben Carlson rips it down the ice in an icing call right here with 15:28 left to go. Third period. Woof. Fun hockey. Crowd is into it. Cutting the lead to 3-2 here.
Yeah, a huge crowd, and a lot of people watching at home, too. I mean, I've got family in Iowa that are listening to the game, so
yeah.
shout out to them for sure.
You bet. High in Iowa. 15:28 left to go, third period. Shots 22-17 in favor of the traveling team, the Spartans. And there's Trevor Anderson, who's already got a goal. Anderson with a shot at the point. Spartans with a shot right there, peeled off the wall by Drew Nelson. and he came right to the hole and unloaded. It's in the right wing corner. Along the boards behind Bridger Fixmer, up for goaltender of the year in the state. #1 goaltender in the conference. And coming in was Jackson Hoy, but just kind of lost an edge and dropped down. And it's kicked back out to neutral ice, right in the center circle. Jackson Bolin steps up, throws one into the zone. Jack Bovey with a try by himself along the goal line. Took a backhand shot, and we have an interference call here against the Spartans. And Chi High will be back on the power play, their third of the night.
What happened there is that the 18 of Superior, he just kind of impeded Jack Bovey's progress, and that's all it takes. He's arguing it, but that was an interference.
Mason Stenberg wants an explanation. Now, is he going to get the gate? He's skating.
Oh, it was number 8 actually that got the gate, so that would have been
Trevor Anderson, the defenseman.
Yep, Trevor Anderson.
Stenberg wanted to dissect the call with the officials, but it's Anderson who's going to sit for 2, and Chi High with a power play chance right here. 14:46 left to go, third period. They trail it by 1. They win it back to the D. Here's Karsten Rieg. Feathers this one into the right wing corner. Receives a pass back again. Now the far side, D. That's Jackson Bolin with a shot. Had to be fought off by the goaltender. And Superior comes up with it and dumps all the way down. 14:23 and counting, third period. Chi trails again by 1. Has never led in this game. Handed off for Mason Johnson into the zone. Races into the left wing corner, but rubbed on the wall as he came from left to right and coughs up the puck, and the Spartans will clear. 1:20 left to go in the power play, and we take it down to 14 minutes left to go here in the ball game. This is Owen Christa. Going to cross the blue line himself. Owen now. Trailing is Jack Bovey. Owen lost the puck, but picks it back up himself, and he's got it in the zone. 1:05 left to go in the power play. Here is Drake Bovey. Turns and fires a wrist shot on net. Fought off there by Soderlund, and it got underneath the stick of Rieg. And the Cards have to hit the reset button right here. Same guys out there. But new to the zone is Jackson Hoyt. He's going to come on, and Swoboda makes a change on D. Here is Drake Bovey. Feeds Swoboda on the near side, kicks it off his skate, gets the pass back again. Chi High in the attack. That's Jack Bovey. Rifle one off Soderlund in the right wing corner. Here is Jackson Hoy. Deals into the right wing circle and then fires one off to the left wing corner for Drake Bovey. Drake steps up off the D. Cards still control, but running out of time. Down to 8 seconds left to go in the power play. And trying to stuff it in on the near post is Drew Bovey. And eaten up right there by Soderlund. He didn't give Bovey an inch. And that will stop play as Soderlund hauls the puck in. We're down to 3 ticks of the clock left to go in the power play.
A couple great chances from the Cardinals there, especially that second line of Bovey and Hoym once again.
Run out of clock on the man advantage. 3 seconds left, 12:48 on the clock here in the third period. Chi trails it by 1, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Spartans back to full strength here. And the puck in the right wing corner in the Superior zone. Chi trying to hold it in there 5-on-5. Isaac Small backpedals and then tosses one in the right wing elbow. And who's going to come up with it? Comes right back to the point. There's Karsten Rieg, the senior. Dumps it in back of the cage. And Superior will clear it out to neutral. 12-13 and counting. Shots, by the way, 22-20. It was way lopsided in favor of Superior. Now the Cards have cut it down to a 2-shot advantage for the Spartans. Off the window and all the way down. And that'll draw an icing call here against Superior with exactly 12 minutes remaining on the clock here in the third period. Well, has that small chip in your windshield turned into a big crack? Call White City Glass today, serving all of western Wisconsin. Face off to the glove side of Soderlund, the Superior goaltender. Cards win the draw. They get it back for Bolin. Now he'll go to the near side D. And Mason Johnson on the forecheck. Johnson pinned up against the end boards here right behind Soderlund. Puck squirts loose and goes into the right wing corner. Owens got it for a moment, then lost it, had it chipped off his stick. And the Spartans clear it out to neutral ice. Dumped into the right wing corner of the Superior zone. And it is Trevor Anderson who will start the Spartans down the ice. Here comes Superior, a shot on net, saved there by Bridger, and a player goes down. No! It is Lucas Williams who peeled it off the wall. I think Bridger was screened again and found the top shelf on Bridger's left shoulder, and it's back to a 2-goal lead for the Spartans. Lucas Williams from Durfee. Gutler. Williams from Gutler. That was at 5:40 of the third period. Boy, that sort of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, we were just taking it to him, and just one little play can make a big difference, obviously. So.
Cards trailed by 2 twice in this game and keep fighting back, but time's ticking down here. 11 minutes left to go in this one. Here's a shot from Brayton Hertig on that first line. Came off the waffle board of Bridger, and Chi High clears out through center, and Drew Bovey's got it for the Cards. Now they've got to turn the afterburners on. Here is Jack Bovey in the corner in the Superior zone, the attacking zone for Chi High. Also down there is Jackson Hoym. This one's going to come back to the point. Esslinger with a one-timer. And that one screams into the right wing corner, and Chi High coughs it up, and it's cleared by the Spartans. Here comes Bridger. He saw Jackson Hoym down at the blue line, set the puck to him, and Hoym out of gas here. He's going to come off, and the Cards a wholesale change, line change here, with 10-12 left to go in the game. In the attacking zone for Chi High. This one slips off into the right wing corner. Jackson Hoym is right there on the half wall for Ezra Lindstrom. Tried to backhand a centering pass. It was red. And Robert Powell has got it for the Spartans. Goes into the left wing corner. Cards with the intercept, and they get it out to neutral ice. And here's Small. Small 1-on-3 with a shot. Trying to hit the right ring side of that net, and it went high over the crossbar. And here comes Superior. It is Carter Pettit, and he was 1-on-3, and Pettit tried to pull the trigger on a shot. It never got there, and he will come off on the change, and it is Karsten Rieg up to the center red line, dumps one in. 9:22 left to go, third period here on Wogo Radio. Chi High trails it by 2, centering pass for Owen. He could not pull the trigger on a wrist shot, sent it back to Swoboda at the point, and he struggled with it. Got it into the corner, but here comes the Spartans once again. On the far side, a feed to Friedrich. And Tyler Friedrich pulled the trigger on a shot. That one went into the left wing corner with 8:55 left to go. And an icing call here against Chi High.
A little frustrating there.
Yeah.
Great opportunity just kind of thrown away. Owen Chris had a great opportunity to shoot the puck and elected to pass and made a wobbly pass. Other way it goes.
It has been an emotional roller coaster here tonight for sure. Cards get down by 2. They cut it to a 1-goal advantage, back to a 2-goal deficit, back to 1-goal deficit, and just has been that way all night. Superior up 4-2. This is a team that scores in under 2 goals per game, but Chi High has given them opportunities. They got one in the power play here. Cards now cross into the attacking zone. Here's Owen Christa, tried to use a deflect down low from Ben Carlson, and these guys hoping not to play in their final game as Chi High Cardinals. On the near wing circle is Owen Christa, off the wall. Christa shoots and scores, and it's back to a 1-goal lead. Owen Christa came into the right wheel and pulled the trigger on a shot. And that one found a little opening between the post and Soderlund, and it's 4-3.
as we've seen time and time again this season, not much quitting this team. And they've got a lot of time left to tie this thing up. And I'm going to shout out Jeff Parker here. When I played, he'd always come in and he put $1 on the board and he said, "This is for the first goal." Well, I've got $1 for the person that ties this game up for Jeff.
Hey, these are amateurs here.
Oh, yeah. Jeff Parker, he loved putting dollars on the board.
Man.
Yeah, this one's for him.
guy.
Here we go, boys.
Yeah. 9:43 of the third period. It was Owen with the goal, his 15th of the season. Ben Carlson's going to get one of the assists. And Mason Johnson will get the other assist. And Chi High has chewed into that lead again. 4-3, 7:56. Still plenty of time here. Just can't give up another one. Karsten Rieg wings one in from neutral ice. And Chi High tries to hunt it down. Here is Superior. They clear the zone, back out to neutral ice, and then it deflects back in again. They got to go find it. Spartans up the ice, right to Karsten Rieg, but he handed it right back to him. This is going to float very slowly toward the net. Oh! Isaac Small came back and nearly put it in his own net, trying to help his tender. And that one went over the shoulder. Bridger, thankfully, didn't go into the back of the cage. Oh, my goodness, was that scary.
I think that play took years off my life.
Oh, man. Get the paddles out here. 7:19 left to go in the ball game here. 4-3, Superior up. Shots 25-22 in favor of the Spartans. They've led all night long in that category. And here is Isaac Small in the half wall, but can't clear. Back to the point. One-timer right there by Durfee for the Spartans. And they center it up, but nobody there for the Blue guys. And here comes Lindstrom. Isaac Lindstrom with a chance. Oh, the rebound goes.
Let's go.
And the Cards have tied it up. Briar Niblett.
I've got $1 for Briar Niblett.
Yeah.
There we go.
Briar Niblett with the goal that tied this game up. With 7 minutes left to go here. And Superior, I think, is arguing, or at least there's a discussion, did Briar kick it in, because he just went to the hole, went to the cage.
So that's going to be the argument. And here's the thing. He was stopping. So it's going to be, we're going to have to see whether the referee determines if he did stop to kind of kick it in. But it's kind of a gray area, but it was right in front of one referee, and he specifically called it a goal. So, they disallow.
Oh, they're going to wash it out. Oh, man. I think they're going to say it was kicked in. They said it was directed into the net by the skate. So wipe it out.
The same ref that wiped it out was the one who called it a goal. So that's unfortunate, but a lot of time left.
Wow. Yeah, there's still 7 minutes left, but boy, it has been that kind of emotional night. You cut into the lead, and now we finally tie it up, and that's 2 washouts tonight so far.
Yeah.
Chi High goals.
It's just.
So I got to scratch that off my score sheet here.
Yep.
Oh, bummer. All right, a little discussion with Jason Lacine, the referee, and Scott Parker here. Well, at Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Andy Gunderson, and their team are ready to serve you near St. Joseph's Hospital in Chippewa Falls. You can read testimonials on the Wynn Family Dentistry Facebook page. Hudson awaiting the winner of this game. They wiped out Stevens Point 7-0 at home tonight. So Hudson back in the sectional final again, the #1 team in the state. And the boos echo through the stands again after the washed out goal. Face off outside the Superior defensive zone. And here is Ben Carlson. Just got to pick it up, strap your boots up a little bit, and go at the attack again. This one wrapped around the boards in the attack zone for Chi High, and it's going to slip back out, and Karsten Rieg back pedals off the window and into the Spartan zone. 6:39 left to go on the clock here in the third period. Chi High trails it. There's a cough up the giveaway. Mason Johnson with a chance. A shot on net. Fought off by Soderlund into the corner. And another giveaway in the zone. That was Ben Carlson. Cards on the attack there. Going to the hole there. Peppering the goaltender. And it's back to the point. Chi High in the attack. That's Ben Carlson. Then lost it. And Superior's got it. Here they come into the zone. It's Gutler. Gutler, there's a nice check. The shot right there by Karsten Rieg. He came back in the back check. Made a great play, and we've got a penalty right here. And I think Owen Christa's going to pick it up. Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
The fans thought they had a penalty on Superior, and Owen's going to pick it up here. A 4-minute penalty. Oh, my goodness. Owen Christa's going to sit for 4. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Number 4. Okay, I thought they were going to call a 4-minute double minor here. It's only a 2-minute. Okay. They had me going. It's number 4, of course, Owen Christa. And now one of the fans, the referee is saying one of the fans that was harassing him may have to clear out.
So what happened on that play is Owen Christa finished his check, and he followed through with his hands a little bit high, and they called a penalty on it.
Only the second power play of the night for Superior. They've already scored once, and they've got it right here, trying to seal the deal with 5:50 left to go. A goal here might do it, might take them into the sectional final. And the Spartans on the attack. Backhand try right there, fought off by Bridger and cleared by his teammates. 4-3. Spartans lead it. Tough thing to do, to beat a team 3 times in the season, and the Cards are finding that out here tonight. Chi High had beaten them in Ashwaubenon and beating them here at home 1-0. But trying to pull off the trifecta is a tough thing. 5:19 left to go here, third period. Superior playing catch. Still got to be aggressive, Superior does here, with 5:10 left to go and only a goal lead. And the Spartans have it right here. This is Durfee. Cradles it, moves into the zone. Durfee into the right wing corner. Gonna drop back there for Gutler. And his shot knocked down. And here comes Drake. Drake has got Drew Bovey on his wing, and Drake couldn't get the puck to him, lost it, and Superior counters right here. This is Gutler. Gutler moves in, fires a shot, thumped into the corner by Bridger with 4:42 left to go. Gonna come back to the point. There's George Hansen, will wing it off on the near wall just to find some open space there with 4:32 left to go. And Chi High with the intercept in their own zone, and Jack Bovey's got it. Bovey into the zone, lost it, but got puck support there from Mason Johnson. Bovey, though, out of gas, is going to head to the bench here with 4:18 left to go. No, he's going to stay out. I thought he was coming into the hole to sit down. We're down to 13 seconds left to go in the power play. 4:11 on the game clock. Chi High trails it 4-3. They have not led here tonight. Here's Superior trying to go backdoor for Robert Powell, and he just misfired. And that will do it for the power play. Spartans 1 for 2 here. And that goal is earlier power play goal has given them the lead. Here is Owen out of the penalty box. Owen's got it right now on the half wall, then lost it. And it's going to be Caden Leah. Leah moves in, a shot, save right there by Bridger, and dumped to center by the Cards with 3.5 left to go. Time ticking down here for the Cards tonight and in their season. Shots 29-24 in favor of Sparty. Here is Drake Bovey, turns up the ice. Hands off now for Drew Bovey. Fires one to the right wing corner, and Ben's going to have to spin off. Ben Carlson on the line change right here. 3:05 left to go in the third period. It's dumped all the way down. Bridger's going to go out, and there's an icing call right there. He let it go past. It was just a few inches off the post, but that was enough, and there's an icing call.
I'm assuming Scott Parker will take his timeout here.
Well, we haven't had the indication yet, but we shall see. Yep. T.O. for Scott Parker and company. We'll take it with him back in a minute. This is Wogo Cards Hockey on WOGO.
Precision machine shop that serves technically demanding industries. Our family-run business is hiring multiple positions: machinist, assembler, maintenance manager, designer, programmer. We offer challenging hands-on work in a clean and modern shop in Eau Claire. And today at Riverside Machine. Riverside Machine. We build it right every time because we know there's a lot at stake. What are patients saying about Wood Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls?
A wonderful clean office with super friendly staff. Feeling like having my teeth.
I've noticed with dentistry, you make me feel comfortable in the house.
Dr. Wynn and his staff make friends with dentists enjoyable.
Our whole family was doing family dentistry. We wouldn't go anywhere else. See the new family dentistry business.
Greg and Coop back here at the Triple Ice Arena. It's 4-3 in favor of the Superior Spartans in this sectional semi. 2:59 left to go. Third period, and the Spartans up by 1. Well, Northwestern Bank building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support Chi-Hi hockey and local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Here are the Cards on the attack. That was Jackson Hoym with a chance, just didn't get to the puck in time, and this is going to be angled off the wall and up to neutral ice. 2:45 left to go. Time ticking down, precious time here. Karsten Rieg dumps it in from neutral and jammed up along the yellow stripe on the far side. A battle for it along the blue line. Cards are on sides. Here's Jackson right now, tried to backpedal to get a full shot off. Didn't do it, couldn't do it. And this one's set back out to neutral ice. Superior's got it. Cards kind of cheating in a little bit too. That's okay. With 2:15 left to go in your season, got to take some chances. This one goes into the right wing corner. 2:10 on the game clock left here. Chi-Hi's got it. Here is Jackson Bolin. Bolin hands off to Owen. Into the zone. Owen lost it for a moment. Picks it back up. Into the right wing corner in the attacking zone now. Works it in back of the cage. And Superior will lift this one up and out. And this should be an icing, and it is. 1:48 left to go. The face-off in the Spartan zone, and we'll see if they're going to pull Bridger right now. Okay, they're going to, with a minute 48, they're going to pull him, and the Cards have the attacker right now. And we'll set it up. Jack Bovey out there, Ben Carlson, the seniors, Owen Christa, Mason Johnson, Drake Bovey, and Swoboda the other D. 6 players on the ice for Chi-Hi. Swept into the corner behind the goaltender by the Spartans. Chi-Hi tried to control with a minute 40 left to go. And an empty net at the other end of the barn. Here is Swoboda, couldn't hold it.
Get dirty, Drake.
And
Get dirty.
Superior's got it. Here is Hurtig. Fires it just wide as he came in. He wanted that empty net. It looks pretty big. And here is Jack Bovey into the zone. Bovey dives underneath the defenseman. And let's see if he drew the penalty. He went down. And a call might be made here against Superior. Chi-Hi would have their 4th power play of the night. And it's going to go against George Hansen. And a tripping call right here on Jack as he came in. So a minute 18, the net's still empty down there, Coop.
Okay, so that's what they decided to do here. So we'll go 6-on-4. Ooh.
2-man advantage for Chi-Hi. Face off in the Superior zone into the right wing corner. Here is Jack Bovey, sends that one up on the glass and out of play with 1:11 left to go in the third period. Chi trails it by 1. They've had a couple of goals washed out here tonight, and it's been an uphill climb all night. But all you have to do is get the tying one here.
Yep.
And then good things can happen.
Absolutely. So Bridger's going back in now, and I like that move because what happens is, they can ice the puck. So they can just fire them down all they want.
Face off just outside the Spartan D zone. And here is Karsten Rieg, handed it off to Jack Bovey. Lost it for a moment, picked back up by Boland. And the Cards gather it up in the zone and set it up. Here is Drew Bovey. Owens out there now for Chi High. Cards playing catch, setting up the power play. Jack Bovey tees it up for Rieg. Where is it? Oh, the goaltender didn't know where it was, and it swept back to the point. Here is Rieg. Karsten Rieg with a shot, tried to thread the needle. 39 seconds left to go. Here is Jackson Hoym, wheels and deals, fires a shot from the slot. That one angled into the corner by Soderlund. This is going to come around to Boland on the half wall. And to Rieg in the high slot. Now on the right wing side, a shot taken, bodies all over in front of Soderlund, the goaltender, and cleared out through center. And we're down to 15 seconds left for Chi High to tie it up. Here's Drew Bovey, races into the zone. Bovey with a shot out of the corner. Karsten Rieg gathers it in. And up and out of play here off a stick with 4 seconds left to go in the game. Well, there is time here, Coop.
Yep,
With the face-off in the Superior zone.
Win the draw.
Gotta win it. And a quick shot with 4 ticks of the clock left to go. Chi High trying to tie it up and to go into OT. Jack Bovey to take the draw. You got to win this one, Jack. Karsten Rieg sitting back here at the point. Right wing circle, both players trying to get an advantage. And Gutler is pulled for Superior. He gets tossed from the dot. Jack Bovey into the corner. A race for it right there. Time ticks out. And Superior advances the 7th seed on Chi High's home ice here tonight and wins it 4-3 over the Cards. Wow. Shots, final shot total 29-24 in favor of the Spartans. Cards trailed by 2 goals most of the night. Owen Christie's goal made it 4-3. And Chi High had some chances in there and had washed out goals and just could not get that decisive goal to tie it up and get the lead. They trailed all night long.
Well, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
Another way to put it. Some great play, one bad period. Came back to bite us, I think. Some very questionable officiating at times, putting it nicely. But yeah, Cardinal season comes to an end, and it's hard to watch.
For sure, Chi High finished up 15-11-1 on the season. Superior, no matter what they do, will not have a winning record this year. They are 10-16-1. There are 3 games potentially left in their season here in our barn on Friday night against Hudson in the sectional final, and then 2 at state. And even if they swept the rest of the way, they'd be under 500. But hey, you got to tip your hat to Superior. They were the number 7 seed. They knocked off the number 2 team in the state, and now the 6th seed Chi High Cardinals with potentially the All-State goaltender in Bridger Fixmer, and they get up for the Dobbins-Beck Award, and Chi High loses this one 4-3. Tough to swallow on your home ice, huh?
I still just kind of can't believe it happened. I just felt like we really outplayed them a lot, and Superior, hats off to them. Congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the way. They did the little things right. They did enough to win.
Yeah, they're a gritty team. Gotta salute them. Well coached. They don't give up. It didn't devolve into a slugfest like we've seen before in some games.
Yeah, 2 very disciplined teams, both very well coached. So that's great to see. But
it is a hard pill to swallow, isn't it?
Especially,
the season's over so quickly.
Yeah, it's like
team.
in the blink of an eye. I mean, you know, I've been with these
North
guys.
and Memorial went through this last week, and now we're going through the same thing, and you can see the anguish in the eyes and the emotions of Bridger Fixmer. You can understand that. He has been the guy between the pipes for Chi High for these 4 years, and what a career he has had. These seniors, 12 more of his teammates, seniors, and we'll salute them on the postgame show coming up here, and of course catch up with Scott Parker as well. But Superior and Hudson will play here Friday night in the sectional final game. We'll engage in the conversations about high school sports in your community and throughout Wisconsin. Take your tablet, your smartphone, or cell phone and follow the WIAA on its Twitter accounts at WIAAWI for general information, at WIAAWI State for state tournament updates, and at WIAAWI Scores to share game scores. You can also friend the WIAA on Facebook, and you can find them on Instagram. Connect with the WIAA today. Now we came down to the Sweet 16. Now it's going to be the Great 8 in D1 coming up here. And Hudson or Superior will motor down to Madtown here for the state tournament. WOGO, Hallie, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls are coming back for the Glass and Mirror post-game show. We'll have our Holly Bovey Names You Know stats recap as well. We'll talk to Scott Parker and do a salute to these 13 seniors that gave so many great moments to Chi High hockey here. This is Cards Hockey on WOGO. All right, Ezra, we can talk now. Cards TV is off now. So, okay. Sorry we had so many issues. I don't know what was going on. We've been rock solid all year. And so we'll should be able to finish it out maybe in a couple of spot breaks, you think, or 2 or 3, or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think we only have like 6.5.
Okay. Well, we may have to wait. We may have to wait for Scott here, so we'll do 3.5, and get Coop down there too. So let me
process the aggregates themselves with daily testing to ensure quality and performance. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you. It even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers.
Yeah,
every time.
we'll do a talk about the game and the ebb and flow of the game and that kind of thing. And at the end, we'll do a tribute to each senior and his thoughts about those seniors. So, okay. I'll catch you. I can hear you here in Q. I got you. Thanks. Okay, let's see if I can get a highlight here. No matter where life takes you, Chippewa Falls will always be your home. 715-577 home. And it's 4. Cardin, Ben Carlson, and these guys hoping not to play in their final game as Chi High Cardinals. On the near wing circle is Owen Christa. Off the wall, Christa shot! Cardinal Ben Carlson, and these guys hoping not to play in their Carl's try play here. All right, you let me know when you're in the last spot here.
Get started now at lakeland.edu.
As prices go up everywhere, you're naturally a little suspicious of offers for something free. Hey, buddy, have I got a deal for you? But when the Medicine Shop Pharmacy says they have free local delivery for your prescriptions, they mean it. Free means free. So the next time life gets hectic or you just don't want to go out, give them a call. Transfer your prescriptions to the Medicine Shop and receive $20 off over-the-counter products. Experience the local difference. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
We all remember our glory days, catching a touchdown, unleashing the perfect slap shot, or watching your 3 float through the net. But now, maybe a lingering injury makes those days just a memory.
Get back to your best with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. With their team of highly trained sports medicine orthopedic surgeons and athletic trainers, maybe those glory days
We are
won't
obviously
seem
going to
so
go
far
past
away.
the 6-minute
Chippewa
mark
Valley
here,
Orthopedics
and
Sports
we get
Medicine
Parker
in
on here.
Altoona,
So
Chippewa Falls. Visit
Okay, yeah.
good job back there
CVO.com/WOGO
under tough circumstances. So thanks for doing such a great job back there, Ezra.
For sure. Also, this is the last one here.
Okay.
We're a precision machine shop that serves technically demanding industries. Our family-run business is hiring multiple positions: machinist, assembler, maintenance manager, designer, programmer, and engineer. We offer challenging, hands-on work in a clean and modern shop in Eau Claire. Apply today at riversidemachine.com. Riverside Machine. We build it right every time because we know there's a lot at stake.
Well, tough time for Chi High fans, parents, and students here in the building. They're still hanging around, but Chi High losing in the sectional semi 4-3 to Superior. And we'll do our Post Glass and Mirror post-game show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com, as the Cards went over on the power play. Superior 1 for 2 tonight, outshot Chi High 29-24 to win this one 4-3. Chi High kept battling, got down by 2 after the first period, battled back to make it 2-1, and looked like they had closed the gap, but a couple of goals got washed out. One was kicked in apparently by Briar Niblett, or redirected off a skate intentionally, and that one would have been the game-tying goal here late in the third period. And Chi High, you make your own breaks, but they didn't get any breaks at all either. Just luck was not on their side here tonight. So let's break it down for you. Time for our Names You Know stats recap, brought to you by Holly Bovey, Coldwell Bank, Urbanizer Realtors. Names you know right here in Chippewa Falls. Holly's been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley since 2000. You can call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. Couple of first period goals by the Spartans. First one at 12:16 by Lucas Williams, and then at 14:43 an unassisted goal by Trevor Anderson to make it 2-0. Then the Cards fought back in the second period. It was Jackson Hoym with a goal, a minute 5. That in the first period, it was Jackson Hoym with his first of 2 goals here tonight at 5:10 of the first. The assist going to Drew Bovey and Drake Bovey, and it was 2-1. Then the Spartans got up 3-1 again on a power play goal in the second by Carter Kalin, and 3-1 Sparty up on top. Chi High fought back. It was Jackson Hoym again, the sophomore, at 1:05 of the period, and it was 3-2. And then Superior got up 5:40 of the third period. A goal by Lucas Williams, and they were up by 2 again, but the seniors just decided they didn't want their season to end, and Owen Christa took over along with Ben Carlson and the sophomore. Now cross into the attacking zone. Here's Owen Christa trying to use a deflect down low from Ben Carlson, and these guys hoping not to play in their final game as Chi High Cardinals. On the near wing circle is Owen Christa. Off the wall, Christa shoots and scores! And it's back to a 1-goal lead. Owen Christa came into the right wheel and pulled the trigger on a shot. And that one found a little opening between the posts.